technically I am their snack, so it's fine.
Fair.
Especially when the pets are not in my
room. Fluffy, no. Bad.
Oh,
no.
Fuck.
Let me do one little thing here.
Hello, everyone. Hello, the hopeful.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 2 of Shadows of Landar. I want to say the same thing I'm about to tweet out. They're actually letting me continue.
Yep. Forcing you. One of the other two.
You know? They're either letting me or forcing me to be decided at a later time. But we'll be continuing as far as where we left off last time. Nerves are slightly more gone from last time than now, so this is going to run a little bit smoother than I thought last time ran. Apparently last time ran smooth with these guys. But let's see. Alright. Trying to tweet up stream in the middle of okay.
Tweet.
There we go.
Tweeter.
Okay.
Hello, Shadow.
So this is where we pick up. Here we go. Nerves are still there, obviously, but yes, tweet or tweet, exactly. Okay. No. I had to fix something. Oh god, everything. No. Breaking things.
Everything's breaking.
I click on certain things and everything wants to break on me.
Absolutely nothing is bursting into flames. It's fine.
Everything bursts into flames around me.
You know? I think a tavern agrees with that.
Just wait. Just you wait. Oh wait, you don't have to wait long. So, we pick up the next day after everyone's gone to bed. And Letari,
oh, what?
You wake up in a cold sweat. You don't remember much about, as far as, your dream you had or anything like that. All you remember is a few words. Why do you follow his path?
And that's fine.
That's all you can remember. You don't recognize the voice. You don't know where it came from. But that is what stuck with you. I don't have any written down plans. They're with me. What is planning? Professional streamers, guys, don't worry. So, why you're thinking about as far as that, you start hearing the hustle and bustle as far as downstairs. But also hear a loud noise from down the hall. In the room you know that you saw Null go into.
Oh no.
Oh, good.
Null,
Uh-huh.
you're not exactly used to the size of these beds in this inn.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not a big person.
No, you're not. You're not. But you move around a lot when you sleep.
Oh dear.
The noise Letari hears is Null hitting the floor.
Good.
Apparently, while you slept, you rolled over to the edge of the bed, and as you wake up, you go to stretch. Your weight just tips you over.
Son of a bitch!
Stalverk, unless you left your room, you hear this as well, and that probably wakes you up.
Oh, what the fuck was that noise?
And Mr. Barkeep definitely hears it because Null's room is right above the bar.
Normal.
Just look at Drag's camera. Eh.
Yeah, it's fine.
But see what you guys want to do after that part, like going downstairs, going downstairs to get breakfast, that is entirely up to you guys. Heck, if you want to climb out your windows for whatever reason, go ahead.
Debating.
Entirely up to you guys.
Now it takes 10 minutes to get prepared.
Sounds good.
This is fair.
Sounds about right.
It gives me plenty of time to brew some coffee because I feel like we're gonna need that for the breakfast rush. Well, not quite rush.
You know.
Letari is probably
Yeah,
gonna make sure.
because he was woken up, he's kind of gonna go downstairs, still half asleep, and get some food.
Fair.
As you go downstairs, I need you to make a perception check.
Good, because he's not paying that much attention. It's great. It's perfect. Oh no, it's just flat rolls. I forgot. 14.
Okay. You don't notice anything out of the ordinary.
Okay, good. He's just holding his head,
you
really
go
annoyed.
down, you see the usual drunk. Hey, Ro, welcome to the stream. And yes, we are nerds. You see the person that got thrown out last time. He's asleep over at his table. He's not fallen off the table, out of the seat yet or anything like that. So he hasn't gotten thrown out yet. You see again the rather large furbolg gentleman in the corner. He's not paying attention to anyone. Just sitting there drinking his tea. And of course, you see the barkeep. Other than that, you don't notice anything in particular.
Good.
You see,
Fucking coffee, man.
1 minute. Coffee making and stuff.
I need you to also roll me a perception check, Mr. Barkeep man.
Okay, that's gonna be a number.
What is the number?
I'm with
I just see your face light up from you trolling up your sheet.
with the perception, that's gonna be a 20.
Nice.
Okay, you do see this.
Oh, good.
What Stalverk didn't notice when he came down the stairs were the two hooded figures in the far back corner. Take time, sir.
Yeah, just as I notice this and going to get the coffee. Those two again, huh? Just under my breath.
Now, I will say this. Their perception is...
Not exactly being stealthy because of how he woke up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Well... Their perception check was actually very well, but
Good.
these aren't exactly these aren't the same hooded figures. I should preface that by saying you see
Okay.
they seem to be wearing traveling cloaks. It's slightly raining outside. These two look like they just got in town.
I retcon my previous statement, then having no access.
Um, 5 gold says it's the clasp. No, it is not the Thieves Guild.
I mean, if he's not paying attention to much, he probably didn't even hear that if you mumbled it, to be fair, Drag.
Yeah.
Like you said, you were walking away to get your coffee anyway. He probably wasn't.
I just see you, like, slowly pushing now.
Yeah.
And here comes my headache. Oh god. You actually pushed him over. GG.
So,
Oh, nudge tool. I'm gonna head downstairs.
alright. Alright, make me a perception check when you get to the bottom of the stairs.
That is a 17.
You notice the same thing the barkeep does. 2 hooded figures in the corner, but not the same ones that you saw walk by your stand. Like I said before, look like traveling cloaks. Again, it's slightly raining outside. You can hear it, kind of.
Perfect weather to find more ingredients.
Oh god.
Not necessarily for putting a shell though.
Well, morning. I want some coffee. Coffee too while I'm at it.
Yes.
He hasn't even acknowledged your presence.
Don't acknowledge.
Yeah, they're gonna be on the bar when they're ready. Which is spoon. Damn.
Damn.
What was it, Drag?
The coffee's on the bar.
Okay. Coffee is on the bar.
I mean, he's gonna just take it and head back up to his room. That's what he does. No other words.
What's wrong with it?
Yeah. I don't take my mask off in front of you guys. Fuck you. Go back to his room.
It's very fair.
Yeah. He heads up to his room with his coffee to try to wake up a bit.
What
I'll
is
put some
it?
cream and sugar in his to kind of sweeten it up.
Now, what is Letari up to?
Making sure all of her stuff is packed up first, just in case. She has had instances where it's grab bag and go.
That's very fair. Such is the life of an adventurer.
And tiefling.
Well,
in
that too.
certain areas. She's gonna grab like one of the things she's been tinkering with and head downstairs to get some coffee and breakfast and such.
Alright, as has been the trend, when you get to the bottom steps, I need you to make me a perception check.
Oh, goody. Let's use the new.
And I'm so far the only one who didn't notice this, so he's living up to his perception.
20 yet.
Alright.
I've been afraid to. Oh, my perception is crap. Ha! It's a 9.
Yay! I'm not alone.
Well,
She is an oblivious little tiefling.
well, as you come down the stairs, one of the hooded figures actually looks up and looks in your direction. You don't see this, but pretty soon there's a person places her hand on your shoulder and says, "Miss Letari."
If you would like to keep your hand, I suggest you remove it from my shoulder.
I'm sorry, I just have a note here for you. I was asked to deliver this to you.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sure. I'll take the note.
The note reads, found something you may be interested in. Meet me at the meet me at the Mage's Library. It's not signed by anyone. Nothing.
Oh crap. As a player, I'm immediately like, no, suspicion, this is terrible, don't do it. As Letari, she's just giddy as all heck and is like, she's terrible.
And after delivering the note to you, he grabs his compatriot and they leave. That's about it with those two.
I'm gonna quick grab breakfast and probably be very, very quick in eating.
Oh, morning, Miss Hope. How you doing?
Pretty good, I think. I'd hope. How are you doing now?
Yeah. I'd say rather well. I take it you knew those two back over then?
No,
You did not.
no, I didn't. They just were delivering something, I guess.
Alright, alright,
Had a message for me. I've got someplace to be.
Stay safe now.
Two people you don't know give you a note that tells you to meet them in a place?
Yeah.
Okay, then.
I love the face of I'm concerned, but I don't think I could stop you.
Yeah, basically. So I'm assuming you're wanting breakfast? What do you have in mind?
Uh, what's good? Or at least decent.
Yeah. Well, basically the same you had last time, except
Our food.
maybe, yeah.
Bar food breakfast. Some bacon, some meats, some eggs, some
Right, we do
toast.
have bacon. Wait, we have eggs. No one told me. Wait.
It's your tavern! No. I will get you a menu for the tavern,
You meant to do that over the week.
I did, but I
Yeah.
work.
Things happen.
Yeah,
Work
yeah.
gets in the way of things,
It
unfortunately.
does. I understand
does.
this.
Very much so.
Alright, but we have the usual like eggs, bacon, all that fun shite.
That sounds
What
good.
people decide to do with their bacon is up to them. If she wants to pocket the bacon, that's up to her.
Alright, I'll get that right on out to you. And coffee?
Yes, please.
Alright. I don't even know what this accent is coming. I feel like it's already doing things. It's fine.
Since Jay read my mind earlier, it's a 23 for him to just open the window and jump out.
Oh, okay. You're just
No, he's gonna Goes there where he's still up in his room.
okay. You said 23?
That was probably land and all that, because I imagine they're up a story.
Okay.
I can roll
a
stealth.
check.
Yeah, I can.
Roll me a stealth check.
Oh Jesus, that's not in the box.
Roll it.
That hit the side and fell wherever the fuck that fell.
Oh, that's fine. Best go ahead and re-roll if you need to.
That is a 20.
20? Okay. You beat theirs.
Good.
As you hit the ground and do your little roll as far as, second floor, the light and landing, you're going to go ahead and roll through. You get to the edge of the building. This time you notice two hooded figures. The same two hooded figures from before.
Oh, good.
The two that were seemingly looking for something. You see them as they enter the tavern.
Huh. And I'm gonna walk the opposite direction of the front door.
Yeah.
Alright.
Actually,
You-
he'll
you
probably
see-
stick around. He'll stick around, but he's gonna keep an eye out and hidden. He's curious.
Alright, so you want to peek in the window as far as...
Yeah, probably. He'll probably kind of just keep an eye out and see when they leave, things like that.
Alright. As you three are sitting there at the bar, one of these gentlemen, one goes over to a corner, and the other walks up to the counter. He's holding a sketched image.
Good.
Oh boy.
Have you seen this man?
I'll look at it.
Alright, roll
Look at
me
it once.
a... I check what I say. Roll a perception check. Alright, this seems to be a trend. Just roll me perception.
You know?
That's a 6.
6? Okay, well, it wasn't a very high DC because you're looking at a picture. I wanted to make you roll. Sorry.
Fine. Sorry.
You recognize him. In fact, you just hired him. It is a picture of Stalverk.
Goody.
Seems now you all know what these two are looking for.
Never seen him before.
Ah, good point.
I can't say I've seen him around anyway.
What
Roll
about
a
you,
deception
miss?
check.
Yes, roll. Both of you roll me deception checks.
Hell yes.
Oh,
Oh dear.
No.
that's a 26.
Oh Jesus!
Ah,
The way you
That's a
reacted, I
natural
thought it was
19.
bad. The way you reacted, I thought it was bad.
Yeah.
God, my man.
okay, that's gonna be it.
Lowest I
I'll
can roll
remember these
was a 9.
eventually. You said deception. That's gonna be a 14.
Okay, 1 second while I wait for the freaking character sheet.
That's one thing I hate about character sheets is they like to not be so.
Yes,
What's
see-
Letari doing?
Well, I didn't expect Stalverk to jump out the window so quickly. So I didn't have the character sheet open and ready.
You know, that's fair.
Problem. Even if she lies, it's not gonna go well.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and use their insight for those two with yours as well. Go ahead and roll me a deception check, because you say you have.
I haven't said anything. I'm just
Alright.
kind of because they asked me what about me, and I haven't answered yet.
Okay. What about you, miss?
Oh shoot! I just remembered. I gotta be somewhere. Runs back upstairs.
No, no.
Oh, that's right. She got that note. Totally a trap, by the way. He looks at Bear Darkkeep. That's
So-
totally a trap.
I want to point out, yours was a 14, correct?
Mm,
Yep.
They rolled a natural 8,
Huh.
plus 5 to insight. 13.
Wow.
So yeah.
Yeah, because Letari wasn't suspicious at all.
No.
You know, she's not good at lying.
And
yeah.
yeah, that person's not going to read too much into that. That was a natural 1
Ooh.
on an insight check. So yeah.
I'm sure
This
it's
is fine.
fine.
My
Hmm.
God, how? That literally, whatever.
Letari remembers what room she saw Stalverk go into, right?
Yes, because it was the room actually directly across the hall.
Right.
Which
Okay.
is fun because he's not in there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep, he's actually
Actually-
out like in the alley, basically.
Like down there.
She's gonna take one of her scrap pieces of paper, which I'm sure she has on her, scribbles a quick note of, somebody's looking for you, and slips it under his door, and then runs back downstairs and runs out the tavern. After grabbing her
Alright.
stuff.
Well, she's gonna be probably disappointed when she runs into that trap.
You know,
I love how nobody is stopping me.
Yeah,
I'm loving that nobody is stopping her.
I'm
Where, I'm debating to have him, like, say something.
Well, Stalverk,
'Cause-
as you're standing there waiting to watch for them to come out, you see Letari bolt out of the tavern. Things in hand, just running in the direction of you don't know what. Because you've been in town a couple days, but you don't know where everything is yet. You see her bolt in a direction.
You do.
What
You
do
know-
do?
This party is pure chaos.
It's
Yeah,
probably
good concept
safer
about you
following
guys.
her than it is sticking around here. So, that's a 21 stealth to follow her.
Alright, what is your passive? Because you're not actively looking for
My
someone.
passive is 11.
Yeah, you she don't see you.
Nope, I just
She does not
blend
see
with the
you.
morning crowd.
Alright.
And Letari knows how to get through crowds.
And
in
he's
towns very
realizing
quickly.
it's not a good idea to stick near them there while they're there.
As you go to stealth away though, they do come out of the tavern.
Good.
They don't see you.
Good.
They rolled shit perception. Just saying.
Fun.
They rolled a natural 5
Oof.
Ooh.
with a +7. So yeah, every time they've rolled horribly to find you, they've rolled horribly.
Yeah.
It's
You know.
fun.
And that trend is continuing. But you do see the piece of paper in their hand. They're not being sneaky about it. They're holding a piece of paper. You do see what looks like an image on it. You can't. Well,
I mean,
you can't tell. You can't exactly tell if you just notice that there's an image of some sort on it. Then
call this
you,
bartend as curiosity, but I probably should have asked why they were looking for him.
I mean, I have a few guesses.
technically you could still catch up to them and ask. That's the random voice that's not there.
Yeah, I know. I will call it the moral
I
voice
wouldn't
that's
do that
totally
if
in
I
his
were you
head.
guys.
Hmm.
This is the Furbolg in the back corner, who's just been sitting there ignoring everything. But his interest got piqued when the two half-elves came in. The two he described as half-elves last time he saw them.
Yeah.
I think that was very brave of you two saying you didn't see him.
What do you mean? I literally didn't see that person.
I could hardly go about selling out my patrons now, can't I?
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's a patron that looks like that? Fuck!
Oh my god.
That reminds me,
Okay.
This may be weird to ask, but you mind holding down the bar for a bit?
Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm
Also, you funny man.
I'm confused. Well, okay.
He rolled a natural 20 for insight.
Yeah.
He's got a +8 modifier for insight anyway.
The question is now gonna follow David, or is he just gonna let him go?
Is David gonna follow?
Well, the thing is, there is a moral thing of going like, okay, there's clearly something up with that note. I'm gonna do my damnedest to catch up with that.
Oh.
To catch up with Letari.
Oh god.
Apparently, the
there's
men
a
are coming to my rescue, and it's totally 100% fine. I have no idea why they're so
Stalverk's
concerned
more
about my
curious of what the
safety.
fuck you were going in a hurry.
You just bolted out of the tavern. You ran.
Yep. Well,
Well,
number one, I
and
was
he
just
had
trying
nothing
to
better
avoid
to
being
do.
questioned again.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
He had nothing better to do. He was avoiding people, so like,
So
I'll
he's
follow the
avoiding
one that
all.
wants to avoid people as well.
David Bishop starts walking off to go find Letari,
David, make
leaving
me-
now alone.
Make me a perception check as you leave the tavern.
Oh, to see if he notices me, I'm guessing.
Oh, no, to see if. Well, this was a short time. It's a short little time period, so he may see the bobbing head of Letari.
I'm not that hard to
Running.
spot.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So if that's a 12.
Oh,
You sleep, props.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
I'm not
Short
that hard
amount of
to
time.
spot.
Short amount of time,
Stay
but
here.
morning crowd.
yeah.
Stay here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bored. Or I could go see what the hell's going on. I'm gonna go see what the hell's gonna go on.
You know,
This will be fun.
Oh god, all four of you at the same time. Okay. Well,
I'm
this
just
is
following
one way to
David. I don't know what the hell's going on.
This is one way to get the party, you know. All right,
Well, he
since
could
you're
stay at
just
the tavern and be bored, and he can't really do his show because it's
fair.
raining.
Yeah, that's fair. Which, since you're just going to follow David, I'm not going to have you make a perception check. You're just going to be following him. David, you did notice which way she turned when she left out the door, so you know about which way to go.
All right.
Just herding cats. You are correct.
Yep. I'll just walk down that path
Herding cats and crack.
until something happens, or I have a thought that's like, oh, they could be hit.
So where are we going?
That's a
I think
good
just walking
fucking
behind her.
question. That is a really good question.
You have no idea where she is, do you?
Not at all.
Good.
Chaotic tip.
I know what's in this direction. What else? What's in that direction anyway?
Don't know. I haven't been here.
Make me a history check with advantage.
All
Okay.
right.
Because you've been in the town for a good bit.
So that was a 16 and a 17 on the die, which history is.
Do it.
That's going to be a 21.
All right, you know what's in this direction. This is the general direction as far as for like the Mages Guild, the Mages Library. Well, the Mages Library is a part of the Mages Guild. There are some shops down this direction. This is also the direction to go as far as for to get towards the more refined part of Requiem. This is towards the higher ups district.
Let's see if I'm. She was in here to read. Oh, she spent some. Hey, Chef, question for you.
Yes.
What are the odds of someone who likes books ends up in the mages area, of which I've forgotten exactly what it's called for some reason.
Well, let's see. She got a note to go somewhere. You said she went this direction. What's all in this direction?
There's the mages.
Yeah. So you sort of repeat that.
Yeah,
Well,
that.
I don't think she got a note to go to a store. That seems stupid. Go to a store anytime you want. You don't need a note.
You know, you can go a lot of places without a note, which is basically. Wait a minute. If there was a note, odds are they're wanting to meet in a secluded spot.
Well, it definitely wouldn't be a store.
Yeah, definitely not.
Libraries are fairly secluded, but that's because no one reads.
You know, you say that.
Okay, most people don't read. Most people are just fucking farmers.
Indeed. And I have this idea of the library. Because
Could've gone anywhere else, to be fair.
He knows. She does like books, and she came to this town looking for books.
Yep.
I
So
follow
it
wherever he
feels
goes.
like a library is a decent guess.
Hoping for something
is a-
interesting to happen.
This is a sound line of logic.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you just have somebody
secretly-
literally stalking you, and you
I'm apparently being stalked all over the place, and I'm just not aware of it. And it's the best.
And then
thing
you
that
have the
I've ever
two that have
done to
no
create this
idea.
character. I'm in love with my character right now because this is the greatest thing.
All right. Well, while they're debating on where to go, Letari, you know about where it is. You did look as far as for the different locations, different libraries and stuff while you were at the last library you had.
Right.
And this is one of the places you would ask the librarian if there was any other places for books, and this is one of the locations you would have given. So you know about where you're going. It takes you a few minutes to figure out different roads and stuff, but in the end you get there. You go in. Make me a perception check.
Yay. I love this. Okay, I'm going to try again. New die, please. I don't like the smile you just had. Okay, come on. There. The same number. It's 9.
9? Okay, you see it's a pretty important library, so there are a lot of people in it. After walking around for a little bit, 2 people do catch your eye.
Oh boy.
Well, one because she's a little shorter in stature and she's wearing golden armor.
Oh.
The second, I'm gonna go ahead and describe both of them to you. The first one, the taller of the 2 has long golden hair that's braided, and she's wearing blue robes. The second seems to have dirty blonde hair. It's trimmed shorter than the other ones, and she seems to be a halfling. Now, you don't know what's telling you this, but something's telling you to approach them.
Okay. I do so quite like. Yeah, I would say quietly. It's a library. Of course, I'm being quiet. But like, I'm not trying to sneak up on them, but also I'm trying not to be
Please
overly.
don't sneak up on them.
No.
Mhm.
I'm also trying. I'm being very timid. I'm a very timid individual. My tail is wrapped around my leg again. Do I recognize at least one of them?
Well, make me a history check.
Cool.
Does he
Okay.
follow her inside? That's debatable. Probably not when he realizes where they are.
That totally. There we go. History. That's a dirty 20.
Okay, you recognize both of them.
Ha! Cool.
Mostly because of your studies as far as, trying to find notes and stuff of the madman.
Uh-huh.
There are mentions of these 2 women.
And I probably run across at least one of them via Cobalt Reserve.
You have, which would be the taller one, which you recognize as Allure of Isoran. Which immediately makes you recognize the one beside her as Lady Kima Vord.
Right.
Which, as you approach him, you start to slow down because you recognize the 2 in names. and you do start feeling that timidness of, oh God, I'm about to, talk to two people that, had connections to who I'm looking for.
Yeah. Also, they're extremely well known in that area, so
Yes.
it's like not entirely like, oh dear gods, I should not. Why am I doing this? I'm still walking. Why? Um,
So,
hi?
okay, I was about to say, to give you time as far as to think about what you want to say.
Nope, just hi.
Okay.
The fuck do I do? Let's see.
That's what I'm about to say. What does Stalverk do? Real quick, before we get into this next conversation here. What does Stalverk want to do?
He's bored, so he's just kind of keeping an eye on her. To be fair, so he's gonna
you
probably stealth in.
All right, and since you've been keeping an eye on her, so you haven't lost sight of her. So you see her approaching these two women. You have no idea who these two are. I'm not even gonna make you make a history check.
Nope, he doesn't pay
No
attention to anyone.
Yeah, you have no idea who these two are. You just assume these are two people that she.
Not a person that you want to meet nobles and stuff.
Yeah. You two. And you two know who I'm talking about.
They could potentially try to see him stealthing in, because it would still be 21, I assume.
Oh, they would have left a little bit after you. So that they don't know exactly which way to make me an investigation check.
Alright.
Both of you.
Oh, good.
That's fine.
Yeah, well, I see what I'm burning all the good rolls on. So that's gonna be,
I'm just kind of walking along like this.
yeah, so, at a natural 20 being a 22.
Okay. You find it rather quickly, and you're just stringing along, following him. So you find it about the same time he does. You see the massive building, and both of you make me a perception check now.
Okay.
That's my better skill.
I'm gonna lean up against one of the bookshelves
I rolled a
out of sight and just listen as much as possible.
That's better skills. I rolled a 9.
That's with a natural 5.
Also, what was that, Fox?
Oh, I said I'm leaning up against one of the bookshelves, just kind of listening, and I stay out of sight.
Yeah, that perception was 15, by the by.
Okay, and you're not really stealthing. You're just leaning there. So again, person who introduced himself as Adam, you see her or see him. God,
Yeah, he's too focused on the tar to actually notice you to trust me on this.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically you're hidden away from the person you're following, so you don't care if anybody else sees you. So yes, you two see Stalverk as far as leaning up against the bookshelf, seemingly keeping an eye on Letari.
The moment when he went to his room, but somehow got there first.
Yeah. I mean, we see Letari now, right?
You can follow his eyes and you see.
No, I tried to contemplate this. Either really good or holy shit.
We can get to that later.
No, I'll stay back.
No, I'll
Just watching.
You know, she may not actually be in danger. No, it doesn't quite look like it.
No, there's just somebody there's somebody searching for her. He's watching her somehow for some reason. Fine.
We'll get to that in a second. And... Yeah, she's good. She's good.
I'm going to walk over there, but She's
Yeah,
being stalked.
yeah, Adam is just going to walk up to Stalverk in a totally non-threatening manner.
Alright.
That is
Stalverk.
would also be noticeable.
Stalverk,
Exactly,
he
Stalverk.
approaches you.
Uh,
I wave from the background.
oh
I
god,
just
why'd you bring
imagine
that
Null
with you?
just, hi!
He just kind of followed me. Just keep your voice low. No, you got a couple men after you.
Yeah?
Yeah. Wait. Yeah.
Just a nonchalant, yeah? And?
So,
Just kind of, yeah?
you know,
That tends to be a theme wherever I go. What's your point?
I'm just
That's great.
I'm not entirely sure how to respond. I feel like there's a story to that, but I highly doubt I'm gonna get it out of you.
Nah. I'm sure they'll tell you this wonderful, elaborated story later.
How far away is Null from these two? From Stalverk and David.
You'd probably be about 50 feet. It's, let's say you stayed back, so you stayed closer to the entrance of the library. Letari would have had to go a good distance in as far as to get back to where those two are. So Stalverk, I'd say, is maybe 45 feet away from them. So, yeah, about 100. The library itself is close to probably about 250 feet wide.
Big library.
Yeah, big library. Big library.
It's a mage library, so
Yeah, big library.
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't seem worried. You can definitely tell that. He just kind of shrugging. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
They're exaggerated story. It's fine.
Defined over exaggerated?
Depends how much you know.
Well,
Seeing as I don't exactly know much around all about much of, well, specifically people being on the run. Well, there was this one. No. Completely different person. Either way, guess I'm gonna go ahead back to the placeholder text named Tavern here.
He's still trying to figure out a name for the tavern, guys.
Yeah.
So
Right.
shift back as far as to you approach Allura and Lady Kima and say hi. Allura, no, Kima turns around first, and starts to reach for the handle of a great sword on her back,
huh?
looking a little defensive. Somebody's walking up behind him. Notices a timid little tiefling girl, and she eases, and honey, I think you have a visitor. And Allura turns and sees you. You must be the one she was referring to. She'll return momentarily. She had to she had to go back and get something.
I'm sorry. I don't understand.
As you say that, closer to a corner of the library, and you notice, as you walk through, you notice there were, teleportation circles in different spots. The one closest to you guys starts crackling with blue energy.
Backing away, putting something between me and the circle.
Oh, give me 1 second. I have to do something here.
Good.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I got
Not
this.
worried.
It's okay.
100% not worried.
Okay, back. Sorry about that.
Welcome back.
Where?
Wait.
With a flash of light, you see. With a flashlight, you see a female half-elf with really long, red, frizzy hair. She's wearing She's wearing blue and silver robes, and you notice something about her eyes. She has one blue and one gold eye. You recognize this person.
I do.
You do.
Oh, good.
You worked with her for a short time? I'm going to refer to her as how she is usually referred to by her friends. This is your friend Huffle.
Oh my
you
god.
sneaky little snake!
Out of game real quick. Remember how I said I outsourced an NPC?
Mm-hmm.
Huffle's
You know,
not good.
fun thing about that.
Surprise!
It's so good, I love it!
Look, I gotta keep some secrets, guys.
No.
Oh, good, you got my note. And she comes running up to you and gives you a hug.
Hi. Could you, what are you doing here? Well, no, why you have, sorry, starting beginning question one. Hi, how are you?
Oh, doing well. I realized after I sent that note, what I wanted to give you, I had left back in Amman. So I had to quickly go back and get it.
That seems to be an issue.
How are you doing?
Oh, well. I'm here. I'm still alive. That's good news.
That's very good news. Then you wouldn't be able to receive this. And she holds out a box. Do you do?
I take the box. I open the box.
Did you open the box?
Yes, I opened the box.
You open the box and you recognize the piece. It looks like a more improved version, more improved and almost original looking chamber for a pepper box.
Where? What?
She glances quickly at Allura. There were some things lying around Grayskull Keep in Amman, and I know you've been looking for stuff as far as that he worked with, so
Yeah,
I figured you might like to have this.
this is incredible and perfect. I'm still working out some things, so this will help. This is huge.
She leans into your. It was in his workshop.
How are you allowed
Initiating
down there?
fangirl.
What was that, Spire?
How are you allowed down there?
I said we were doing some cleanup. That door was a bitch, though.
I can imagine.
Nothing a little magic couldn't get through, though.
Holy heck. I don't even know what to. How do I thank you for this?
Use it.
I plan to. I just have to work out how to make it fit, and I think I can do that. That shouldn't be too big of an issue. I think I've got the right tools in my bag, and
Oh, one more thing. Laura, that other item you wanted me to give to you, that wasn't there. Do you mean it wasn't there? Yeah, you described a skull and it wasn't there? Oh. Well, that could, end up giving us some problems later. Okay.
Am I hearing
well,
all this?
her reaction to it, you probably would have heard the thing about the skull.
Okay. Huh.
You hear about a skull disappearing, and you notice this taller woman does not look okay about this.
Huh.
Right.
I'm sure it's fine. It's just taken by some heavy metal band.
Don't worry, guys. Grog finally got his hands on.
that's a big no-no. Ooh.
Let me see.
Skull missing?
Hmm?
You're looking for something from Grey Skull Keep as well?
Yeah, what I sent her back to get was an abnormally shaped skull with an emerald, with like an emerald jade eye. It had an evil presence in it.
And now it's missing. That
It seems
sounds
so. It seems so.
fine.
Yes. Kima, we should get back. We don't. There's no telling where that could be. That is the last thing we need falling into someone's hands. Puffle dear, when you're finished up here, just go ahead and come on back, and we will probably get you started on helping us search for this. Oh, most certainly. I will definitely be back as soon as possible. Just a few things I need to research here, and then I will be back. And with that, Kima and Allura turn and walk towards the teleportation circle, and they're gone.
You've been busy.
Well, those two keep me busy.
No kidding. What are you researching here?
Oh, well, that skull, first of all, we were researching as far as the structure of it and everything. We're trying to figure out where what it actually possibly came from, things like that. We have it narrowed down to a couple of things, and we're sure we know what it is, but we want to be 100% sure. So,
Right.
then there's the thing of the evil connected to it. We still not sure what that is.
Oh, good. That's
Yeah.
that's usually funny.
Are you doing okay?
Yeah, just moving
Have you
a lot.
found any more of the notes?
I found a couple. Like there was some in the other library here. And this is gonna sound strange, and it's probably just me not sleeping. I heard something in my sleep last night, and I can't remember if it was attached to a dream.
What was the last note you found?
Hold on. Digs through bag and pulls it out.
You show it to her.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
What?
Oh. Well, there's a couple things that could have been. It could have been your lack of sleep. This note specifically mentions a Ripley.
Yeah.
Which, if I'm not mistaken, her and Percival actually had one major thing that connected them other than their use of firearms. They had a demonic spirit connected to them at one point.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, it's nothing to worry about unless you've, been in a dark place and, gave yourself up to a demon. That's the only way it could actually be connected to you.
Motions to self. I'm a tiefling. I'm pretty sure I'm well past the point of being connected to whatever the heck is.
Dark place in your mind, dear. Dark place in your mind.
I don't think so.
Okay. You're just... Hopefully it stays that way. Hopefully you don't have to deal with this thing. However, if you do for whatever reason, come into contact with this kind of creature again, well, not again because you haven't encountered it yet, but if you encounter anything demonic in nature again,
Motions to self again.
you're infernal, dear, not demonic.
Close enough.
Demons are a bitch to deal with. And he's standing right behind her.
Oh, hello there. She just kind of is slightly leaned back because she was
yeah, he's standing right behind Letari.
Letari is officially just slammed the box shut and is like tense.
I can just imagine Letari just like hugging it, like.
Yep.
What?
What?
When did you get here?
I've been here the entire time.
Actually, let me do something here real quick. Oh yeah.
You really should pay attention when people are following you, by the way. You're just gonna sit down in a chair nearby.
Just kind of leans whatever direction Stalverk's not, like whatever side Stalverk's not on. She Huffle kind of leans towards Letari's. He was over at the bookshelves, a good ways back there. Didn't want to say anything in case he tried anything, but seems you two know each other, so it's okay.
Knowing each other is a bit of a strong term. We stay at the same tavern.
Oh, okay. Well, but yes, and she hands you an item, a little silver coin. Well, I say little, and it's about twice the size of a normal silver coin.
Mm-hmm. So I can't get it mixed up with my actual
No,
money.
you cannot. Hence why it is double the size. If you ever have any contact with or anything like that, this coin has the use of sending 3 times.
Oh.
That does not count back and forth. So if I respond, you will be able to respond to me until we're done.
Right, okay.
You have 3 uses of it.
Oh, okay.
Just let me know and I will get any information I can from Allura.
I appreciate this. This is huge, and I've got no waste for paying you. So if you ever think of something,
Just knowing you're alive is what matters, and that you're doing okay.
hey,
I love how he's still just sitting there nearby. He's
Yeah,
not
she'll
being
deal with
subtle
him in a
anymore.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I do have some research I need to get to. So, I bid you two a good day, and she begins to walk as far as in the direction of just piles of books. Seemingly that Allura had actually pulled out and for her to look through.
and turning over to Stalverk. Okay,
He's like leaning back in the chair with his feet up on the table now.
why? Why did you
I was
Why are
bored.
you following? Okay, so being you're bored. So you just got tired of being away from two other people trying to find you?
Yeah, avoiding friends.
You know, I'm
And
sure it's
you're not exactly a suspicious person, so it's easy to follow someone like you around and not have to worry about it.
You know, I should take that as a compliment.
I-
And for some reason, it's also not, but I'll take it as one, I guess.
So, real quick, I'm going to let you guys go ahead and do your RP thing. I'll be back momentarily.
Okay.
Just keep...
He comes off as a very creepy guy sometimes.
Yeah.
This is fine. This is totally fine.
This is fair.
There's a person who does not socialize very often.
She'll sit down in a chair nearby, like next to him. Why do you have people following
There's a list of reasons.
you?
Good reasons, I hope.
Ah!
Oh yeah, they followed us here too.
What?
I followed David, to be fair.
I think David went back to the tavern, didn't he?
Yep. Yes,
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Ah,
Do you mean Adam?
Sorry, Adam. He was
Adam, that's right.
He doesn't know.
Yeah.
Actually, he would have said barkeep, technically.
Yeah.
The barkeep, yeah.
Fuck, cover's blown. Duck.
Give me a moment to get used to that.
It's fine. It's fine.
I mean, define good reasons?
I just don't understand why he's followed me. I get you being bored and things, though I'm not entirely sure. Because looks itself. I'm not exactly inconspicuous if you were trying not to be seen.
Well, they wouldn't notice me first, that's for sure.
Jay, you're muted still.
Just got back, sorry. Well, I
Okay, I was
got
wondering.
back a minute ago, yeah.
Did I find anything, by the way?
Roll me an investigation check.
I'm going to assume that's a no of an 8.
Every book you find about eyes, and gems, the only thing you can seem to find is, like, anatomy books on eyes, and, like, jeweler books on gemstones, and mining books on mining gemstones. That's all you can seem to find, unfortunately.
So he's just sitting there like, this place does not have a whole lot of books on stuff you want, does it?
I'm sure it does if you know who to ask.
I shouldn't have to ask. I should just be able to look and find what I'm looking for.
I mean, not always. There's a lot of books.
Fair.
Kind
Must
of.
be categorized better.
I don't think I've been in a library for like 5 years. Kind of looks around.
One heck of a long time.
Now, you're not exactly being the quietest and all.
Nope.
Letari, you're facing in the direction where Huffle's sitting.
Mhm.
And you see her eyes flash, briefly. You, elven gentleman
Yes?
with the very funny colored cape.
I wouldn't say gentleman, but yes.
She points at a book over on a table. I believe what you're looking for is that one.
And by the way, common misconception. And they walk up and grab the book that she pointed at.
She's very good at that. Trust me.
I wouldn't say gentleman was a correct term, but
And she's gonna cast a message to you, Tari, and you hear in your head, I really hope it didn't offend them. I couldn't tell if they're male or female.
You know, I noticed that too. I just, yeah. Goes by now. I just tend to use names. Makes life easier.
I'll take that book and I'll start kind of looking at it.
The information you find, there's still not a lot of information about it, but what you can tell is there are some objects with, where people use gemstones to lock away souls, some dark magics, stuff like that. The one they were talking about, you're not going to find any, like, explicit information about it, because it just happens to be an item that had something done to it. You don't, it's not like a named object or anything. But what you do find is you can seal away souls, dark magics, curses, anything. You can seal that kind of stuff away in gemstones, and because they're easily picked up by common folk. Because gemstones cost a lot, and they sell for a decent amount.
Neat. And he just kind of reading through.
Hmm. You know, we're gonna go pop in on Barkeep, since he was making his way back to his tavern.
Mm-hmm.
You get back, and you notice the Furbolg sitting out on, like, out front of the tavern.
Nothing burst into flames, did it?
Oh, no. Your drunk friend in there, he may have had an accident.
I'm sure that's fine.
How many chairs?
Well, you see, you walk in, and you see him. You see Lucian tied upside down, hanging from the ceiling. I told him to leave me alone.
So you hung him from the rafters?
Yes. It's less painful than throwing him out of the door. I figured this way he sleeps it off, and he can't bother me. It's a win-win for me.
You know, fair point. But I have questions on the legality of doing that.
I mean, I can let him down if you want me to. And he just kind of leans his staff into the into the door, and you just see it kind of flick, and you see some insects fly out of the end of the step, and they go to about midpoint of the rope, and you just see them eat through the rope. Lucian just slams into the ground.
It is amazing. This guy.
Where'd he go?
seems to be a trauma.
Where'd he go? Where is that big guy with the pink hair? Where'd he go?
Oh, he's out there somewhere.
Huh?
He went outside some time ago.
Okay. He goes running out the door. Now, what you notice when you look out there as far as to see where he goes? You don't see the furball anymore. But you do see the little plate with the teacup on it, and you see the teacup lift up as if somebody's drinking it, sitting in a chair. You do see what looks like somebody is sitting there, invisible, drinking.
I gotta learn that trick sometime.
Oh my goodness.
What'd you say?
I need to learn that trick at some point.
Oh, 6 years of practice.
I can imagine.
And he just reappears. Can't do that again for a while, but I figured this one way to avoid that arse again.
Also, now his coin's usually good.
Hmm.
And he keeps broken chairs down to a minimum, actually. Well, relatively speaking.
So, you finish up at the library. Now you got all the information you had. You probably headed out prior to them.
Oh yeah, I'm still being weird and stalking her.
Oh, I believe it.
And at this point, he's just making it obvious. Because it's kind of funny now.
Letari, where did you want to go after that?
Probably back to the tavern so she could head up to her room and start working on this. Because, yeah.
Alright. And as, you know, he's being obvious about it. He's following you.
Oh yeah. He's not stealthing anymore.
He's maybe about 15 feet behind you, just following you.
Silent the entire time.
You just feel him staring daggers into your back, just following you.
She feels a little bit awkward, but at the same time, she's like
self-appointed bodyguard, basically, is what's happened here.
While you're following her, I need you to make me a perception check.
Oh, good.
Stalverk.
Yeah, no, that's a 6.
Okay, all of a sudden you start hearing voices yelling.
Oh.
There he is!
Ah, fuck.
By the way, that was a dirty 20 on their perception.
Good. I'm gonna bolt in a direction that's not where they are.
When suddenly, plot.
Goody.
Since you're weaving in and out of people as far as like the crowds and everything, go ahead and make me a stealth check with disadvantage.
Yay.
It's fine.
Okay. 14.
So,
not the greatest.
You lost them.
Wow.
I'm not shitting you.
But that
was a natural one.
Following.
No, they just saw him.
Oh, Oh, that's nice.
Because they're looking for him. They're not looking for, you know.
He was far enough away from you that they didn't think about it.
He was about
That's
15 feet
good.
behind you, so it's possibility, you know, you're just walking through the crowd, and he just happens to be in the crowd. But they were focused on looking for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, they rolled.
But she would have heard that and saw him bolt off.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna quickly make her way back to the tavern because she's like, oh, no, not getting associated with this.
Fine.
Now I'm back to the tavern too, by the way, after he's done there, so he's probably there
Yeah.
before she gets there.
Oh,
Right.
I'll eventually go back there, but I'm gonna wait a little bit where I'm hiding.
Yeah. Yeah, so, when you arrive, you see the top half of the rope still tied to the rafters. You don't know how that got there, when that got there. It wasn't there earlier, before you left. You don't know what happened.
Or keep.
This is about that rope, isn't it?
I missed some sort of party.
You know, I'm not gonna ask what kind of a party involves. Never mind.
There was one where you hang this little colorful thing and you hit it with a stick.
I believe that's called a piñata.
Oh yes, that one.
Oh, first I've heard of that.
It's generally filled with candy and it's for kids.
That makes
So.
sense.
It is fun and therapeutic.
Yeah, to each their own, but yeah. Apparently one of the patrons was deciding to. God damn it, brain! They decided to hang out, and he has his face like he wants to punch himself in the face.
Oh, why?
Why did I do that? Why? But yeah, that's what happened. I don't know why I'm doing this closed eye thing, but this is apparently David now, confirmed.
Cool.
He's just doing the.
Good.
Yeah. So, how'd your trip go?
Stalverk was kind of creepy and being creepy. Sorry. Tall, mysterious man. Creepy.
Yeah.
Very creepy.
You know, it's weirdly refreshing to see someone upfront about it. It's one they
I wouldn't
hide
say
it
he's
does
not
concern
front
me.
about it. He's just kind of creepy.
Kind of refreshing, actually.
Around this time, you would be walking into the tavern.
Or speed running semi because she was panicking. It's fine.
Just quick walk.
You alright?
Oh, welcome back, Miss.
Hi.
What'd I
What
miss?
happened?
Guys found Stalverk. Not Stalverk. I don't know his name.
I love this.
Confusion is real.
The two guys that were in here earlier asking about the guy that was
Tall, mysterious
following
one.
me. Yeah, that one. Found him, so he kind of just took off, but he was still following me, so I kind of just booked it here to put some distance.
Oh, that's not suspicious.
It's fine.
I mean,
You do know, Letari, that they weren't chasing after you because they ran past you. Like you kind of froze for a second and they bolted past you, running after Stalverk.
They
So,
weren't exactly chasing me or anything like that. I just, precautions.
oh, I wonder if they caught him.
Probably
Hope not.
not.
I need the guard.
You know, if he's been at it for as long as I'm thinking he has, I don't think he has to worry about them.
Yeah, hell, so it's worth that 10 silver.
You're paying somebody 10 silver to protect you?
When I get to the next town, I don't really have any. I mean, I have a stick.
Which, by the way,
I have minor illusion.
Fluffy, do you remember what town I said you were going to next?
No.
Okay, that makes two of us. That makes two of us. No, you were told. I just can't remember.
I remember you said it last time too, but I don't
Yeah.
remember what it was.
Yeah.
I'd have to watch the other stream.
I was about to say, it's on
When
the
the
VOD
DM doesn't
somewhere.
remember.
We're going to that town.
You know, that town and stuff, a place where stuff's gonna happen and whatnot.
That was the one. Okay.
Hmm.
But yeah, I mean, he's big, strong. I'm not. Well, I put a message board. I didn't really know it was going to be him.
10
But, you know.
silver, though?
Yeah, it's a gold piece.
Yeah.
Not made of money.
Still, if you're expecting trouble.
I don't expect trouble. It's just, you know, animals, occasional bandits. Those things happen, and I'd rather not be caught with my pants down.
Out of character. Funny you chose that phrase.
Hmm?
It just is for some reason. I don't know why I'm pointing like off to the side where it's actually barely on camera, so you probably didn't see much of it.
Oh no,
I
we
was
saw you
only
pointing.
pointing at the wall. Okay, good.
Mm-hmm.
How was it?
Yeah, you pointing about like.
Okay.
Just move
Whatever.
Point.
Hey, I've been caught with my pants down numerous times. Nobody's complained yet.
I'm going up to my...
Yeah, that's have a good one.
Question, there's not any, like, damage deposit on this, right?
It hasn't exactly been a problem.
Returns.
Just
in case.
Just don't set the place on fire. We should be fine.
She's gonna... How much was the room originally?
A gold.
She's gonna take out 2 gold and slide it over just in case and runs back upstairs.
Okay, now I'm worried.
Out of game again. For someone who doesn't want to
That's
talk about fire in a tavern, you know, from another campaign,
Are you
you
kidding
sure
me?
bring it up.
Fire in a tavern is a tragedy, man. And the difference is this is my tavern.
So he actually cares about this one.
Not something I stupidly burned down in a moment of panic.
Fair. Okay, back in game. I had to point that out.
I don't want to talk about it.
So yeah, you get to your room. Sorry. Stalverk, I'd assume you
I'm
would
probably
be taking
starting
a
to
long way
head back.
around.
Yeah.
On your way, you notice, apparently they've made copies of that picture. Because you notice a couple of them hanging on the walls. As you walk back. You can choose to tear them down if you wish. That's up to you. All it says on it is, if you see him, come to the message board.
Alright. No, you shouldn't keep walking.
Okay.
Too much effort.
Fair.
More will just get hung up. He's
roll
probably
my perception
attempted
check.
this in the past, I'm sure.
This is definitely the day of perception checks, but go ahead and roll me another one.
2.
2? Okay,
Fuck his perception today.
fair.
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't notice anything. You keep walking, and you eventually get back to the tavern. You took the very long way around the scenic route, if I may. You didn't see much though. You passed by the park.
Mm.
Beautiful park. If I do say so myself.
Mhm.
But they walk. You walk in. You see. No, I'm assuming you're still downstairs in the
Oh yeah,
tavern.
he's just kind of sitting there
You
watching them.
walk in and you see Adam behind the bar. You see Null sitting at the bar. You see our you see the friendly neighborhood furball in the corner drinking tea.
Well, he didn't get caught. Good.
Mm. Usually don't.
Yeah, it's us if I see you, and I forgot. So
I get some food.
Can be arranged. What do you having?
I don't care.
Beef coming up?
I'm just watching the door, really.
Me, your friendly neighborhood furball.
Alright, that'll be a beef. Anything to drink with that?
Sure, just ale.
Coming right up?
He's just wanting to go to his room at this point. But he hasn't actually eaten today, so he's hungry.
So as all that food is prepared and getting ready to be brought to Stalverk, what are you doing as far as Letari?
I am working on my little pet project. I would like to attach things and make it go boom. but
Okay.
not in a bad way in which it actually works. I'm not to test this thing in the room. I just want to get it.
Probably the safest. Go ahead and make me a tinker check. Which, for all intents and purposes, I'm going to say give me a dexterity check.
Okay,
With
and
your
I have
proficiency bonus.
proficiency in that.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's fine.
It's totally okay.
Why do you think she was worried about damaging your room?
You know,
What about damaging the room?
That's fine.
you know, that's a very good question, but I'm fairly certain
I
that
got me boom. I
whatever
got
it
my
is
boom
can be
stick. I want
repaired
to
if
make
it
it
ends up
boom.
being that.
Hmm.
Alright.
That's a 5.
It's a 5.
Oh dear.
For the life of you, you can't figure out how to actually attach this piece that you've received.
I am digging back through my notes everywhere.
Make me an intelligence check.
Yay. I like intelligence. My dice hate me though,
No,
because that's a 7.
You seem to have misplaced the notes on connecting a new chamber to your pepper box.
All of the cursing coming from her room.
Which you guys hear because the tavern is empty. You hear Letari in her room cursing up a storm.
In Infernal.
Yes, in Infernal. So if you
What
understand
is? Oh,
Infernal,
so
you
yeah, I understand
what she
this.
I'm gonna need a translation here.
Wow, she is pissed.
No,
said.
Wait, you speak that?
He just shrugs.
more or less.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, she's not happy. Also, no, I don't speak it. You can just tell she's obviously not happy.
Oh yeah, you can tell that. Well, people don't just yell right in the front in the room.
I have my food.
You're actually not
Yeah, you have
sure if that's
you-
infernal.
He's just making a guess.
Yeah.
Because she's a
You're
tiefling,
making a
he's just
guess.
assuming.
Oh, wow. Wow, judgmental much. You're making a guess based on her appearance. How dare you not?
Well, that he doesn't understand the language.
Nah.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it's a lot of, like, infernal. I'm sure
It's a lot of
very,
snarls and things like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just hear, like, very angry snarls and...
Is my food here yet?
Yeah, that should be on. It's totally on the bar now. It's right there.
Yep. Basically, just
He's
just
gonna-
as you're about to ask that, he comes around as far as out of the back room. Plates of beef and ale. He bringing in your food.
Thank you, and he's gonna go up to his room. And on his way by her door, he's gonna yell back in Inferno, "You might want to calm down," and just go into his room.
I am calm!
That actually surprised you that someone just responded to you in Infernal. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it takes her a second.
You're just sitting there.
She
wait a
starts to
minute.
yell back and is like, "Wait."
she yells back and then she like is still fuming and then stops and is like,
It's like eyes get wide. Wait a minute.
what?
Hold up.
And she has no
Hold up.
idea which room that person went into because it will have taken her a hot minute and
That in a different language, you wouldn't really recognize the other person's voice.
Yep.
Especially Infernal. You just hear snarls. Well, you understand it, but you don't.
yeah,
Yeah, you can't tell the
It's
person's voice.
different tone, basically.
Exactly.
deeper tonage and all of that wonderful jazz.
But I will say, it's not too hard to try and deduce which room it came out of.
Yeah, because he was right
Which
across
room
the
the person
hall,
went
and
into.
then immediately you would have heard a door close.
Yep.
Well, no, because she yelled back almost immediately after.
Yeah.
So as you go in the
To be
door,
fair, he's also
you know,
carrying
you're
a plate
shutting
and
it as she
a
yells.
cup, too.
Fair,
So he
fair.
would have had to kick it closed,
But
probably.
you do know 3 of the rooms are rented to you, to him, to Null.
Nala definitely doesn't know Infernal. She could already tell that.
Judgmental much?
Yeah, because, obviously the creepy one knows it.
Yeah.
Look, if it got that, technically, if it got that close to a door, but still, I don't know.
He would have said it, like, in passing as he was opening his room, so.
Yeah. It could have been Null, but
Yeah, let me see. It is getting close to evening. So what you would have gotten would be probably closer to dinner, Stalverk.
Yeah.
So if there is anything else you guys would like to do with the rest of the day,
Tell my phone to shut up. He's,
Probably just gets up and eat and then walks back up.
he's probably gonna kind of keep an eye out the window, but other than that, he's not planning on leaving his room.
are you looking for anything in particular, or
No, just keeping an eye out, see if anybody, see the people coming in and out, basically. If he
Gotcha.
can see the door, it's as much as he can see from his room. Probably can only see people passing by.
all right? Well, so do you head to bed now?
I was probably gonna head to bed after eating, and then kind
Gotcha.
of goes for his 10 minutes of preparing for bed.
The routines, man. The routines.
You gotta do the routines, man. Doesn't matter if you're on vacation or not.
Gotta put the face mask on. It's fine.
Oh my god.
That's the 10 minutes in the morning. He's got to take it off.
Yep.
yeah.
Before I took
Alright,
part of it off earlier.
Now, what are you doing, David?
Just mounting the bar at least until like
Like shift.
Yeah, basically.
Roll me a perception check, David.
Kinda. That's cocked. That's nope.
What'd you roll?
Oh.
Ooh! That's gonna make this even worse.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Somebody's back.
And that one just screwed the tavern again.
Oh,
You start smelling smoke
Oh no.
I didn't do it.
coming from the back room.
The hell? Just gonna quickly get distracted by my cat chasing a bucket again.
Focus.
Cat's coping
Focus,
mechanisms for
dear.
bars
Focus.
burning down.
He is going to investigate.
You go into the back room and it's ablaze. You see barrels. You see like sacks of food. You see things on fire. Make me one more perception check real quick.
Alright. That's 21.
21? Alright, yeah, with a 12, you see them. You see one of the hooded figures from earlier bolt out of the back. And they disappear outside.
Okay, dealing with that later. I got not many means of extinguishing flames now, do I?
Water.
Yeah,
Does he want a chance rolling?
I figure I would know what the water is.
I hope you do. Roll
Yeah.
me an investigation with advantage.
The fire.
Because you are under stress because your tavern's on fire.
Yeah, that's gonna be 19 plus.
Okay.
investigation.
Well,
21.
that's high enough, but there's one problem.
Hmm.
You don't have a lot of it. Majority of the water you guys get is from a well out back.
Do I smell this at all? Being awake still?
As the fire builds, you guys up in your rooms are quickly awoken to the smell of smoke. And smoke's slowly starting to come up through the floorboards.
So, quick question. I currently have a cantrip known as Frostbite. Can I try using that to extinguish the flames?
You can certainly try.
What do I roll for that?
Well,
I think
what
you're
kind of
just
spell
trying.
is it? Do you have to roll to attack with it?
Yes.
I think you're just trying to put
Okay.
out fire. To be fair, I don't know if you have to roll.
Roll me first before you do. Roll me an intelligence check.
All right. Alright, that's...
I assume this is bigger than a small campfire.
You could say that. More like
Yeah.
bonfire. More like a couple bonfires.
Yeah, that's gonna be an 11.
Alright, you know, the DC for that would have been 10. You know that this is a huge blaze, and it's not going to do much. It may keep the flames at bay, but again, it's not going to do too much.
Okay, he would do that to buy time, just like shouting to someone. Anyone know how to put out a fucking fire?
Opening my door and running. Shouting, women and children first!
As I'm coming out.
Grabbed,
Oh my god.
grabbed my pack and I'm running downstairs.
Yeah, I imagine we're all kind of. Wrong person.
As you yell that, you hear a crashing noise as Null, make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, good.
Was he running down the stairs still, or?
This would be him running down the stairs.
Oh, good. So technically, I'm still up here
So
then.
that's a number.
What is it?
That would be an 8.
Oh dear.
You hear a crashing noise as Null connect. Like the smoke is bad, so Null, you don't see where the staircase comes to a landing and then turns to go down the rest of the way. You slam into the wall
Son of a bitch!
and start tumbling down the rest of the steps.
Oh no! Fuck!
That looked like that hurt.
But another crashing sound you hear is the front of the tavern door being busted in. You feel a huge hand on your shoulder, David, and you get slung backwards.
Bloody hell!
And you see the furball. All of a sudden, you see a decent amount of water just appear in the air, and it just drops onto the flames.
Caduceus for the win.
You just cast
Okay.
Create or Destroy Water.
You know, I am alright with
son of
this.
Stalverk's kind of chuckling as he walks past now. Like,
But
nice.
I need you to make me a wisdom check, David.
Alright.
Stand up now.
Doesn't even help you out. Kinda chuckles.
Okay, I'm about to do stupid because
His face
that
is
was a
very
low
nasty.
roll of rolliness being at a 6. This is no longer David's die.
Well, it doesn't take a genius to figure this out, and it doesn't. You've been around long. You've been alive. You know, you're still rather young, but you do know wood that has been exposed to fire and smoke tends to be a wee bit weaker.
We're gonna have to get out of this place.
You hear a crashing sound. David, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
That's gonna be a
Assume
15.
Letari's downstairs with us by this point.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
assuming all of you were able to just grab your things and bolt.
Yeah.
David, you just jump out just enough to where, thankfully, this room, the person who had been renting it had already left, but all of a sudden, a crashing noise in the floor and the ceiling, as far as part of the tavern, and the floor of that room just cave in. And the bed, the side table, everything just comes crashing down into the tavern.
No one else is here, right?
Nobody else is renting a room, because
Yeah, he
David
would have
was
been.
actually using the room at the top of the steps. Like as soon as you get there, he was using that to take naps when it wasn't his shift.
Nap room.
By the way, Null's got his hair up in a towel and like a green mask up. The
Yeah.
fuck happened?
You're just a prissy little princess, aren't you?
A lot of work to be beautiful.
Right.
Adam, are you alright?
Kitchen 101, you don't light the kitchen on fire.
Like, just... He is just muttering all the obscenities under his breath, and hey, if you know Draconic, have fun with that.
Nope.
I do not.
That is one he does not know.
Nope.
Yeah.
Um, just
Hey,
we should
kid,
probably
watch
get
your
out of
mouth.
here.
Watch your mouth. There's ladies around, man.
I think we should go before more of the rooms fall down.
You're gonna walk out in public like that?
Rather walk up like this than be crushed underneath a tavern and live.
Fair. Okay, just walks out the door wherever that is.
Yeah,
Hmm.
pointing at Stalverk.
He's kind of stopped in the doorway. Like right there.
So one of your friends is trying to burn us alive.
Hmm.
Wait, this wasn't an accident.
No, if it were an accident, it probably would have been taken care of before it got to this state.
I'll be back. And all you guys see is him draw this rapier and he starts to walk off. He's gonna go
Oh,
searching.
I'm coming with you because I'm pissed.
Now, it clicks in your head, Stalverk, as you begin to walk down the road. You maybe should have pulled down those posters.
Yeah.
And you might, and it does, you didn't see it then, but you do realize there were little kids pointing at you, walking with their parents. Mommy, Mommy, look, it's the guy from the poster.
Good. He's
I
not
was
really paying.
Taking the mask off and stuff like that.
He's not really paying attention. Are the other two following us, by the way?
Yeah. David's got the full-on disheveled of, okay, I just attempted to rip my hair out because I want to kill people, but I didn't actually rip hair out, and now I'm wearing a pair of white gloves. He also has a chain around his neck that he is disheveled enough to not care about hiding.
Oh, he's not paying attention too, to be fair.
Yeah, but I say Stalverk is.
Stalverk's got
walking
a
head
kind of a
he's
one
man on a
sight.
mission kind of
Yeah,
thing.
he's one of those
He's-
that keeps his eyes on the target type of thing.
Make me an investigation check, Stalverk.
Okay. That's
Can I assist?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
So make that with advantage.
Do I have a stream pupper?
so that is a 21.
All right.
Puppers do well.
It takes a little bit of walking, but you do eventually see you see the hooded figures. They seem to have went towards the park and are running towards the park. They are
You know? For cool dramatic effect, all you guys see is a bunch of wind whirl around him, and he's gonna increase his speed by 15 and chase them the fuck down.
all right. Unfortunately, they were right at the gate to the park, so you'll catch up to them after they're.
Oh, he's still doing that anyways.
Yeah. So let me do.
I thought that'd be a cool effect.
So
You owe me
probably
a
won't
gold.
won't need this. Come on here. Probably won't need that for anymore. Sorry, drag. My bad.
It's alright.
Sorry, I rolled a D100 to see what would happen if the dice rolled in the 90s. The bar was gonna be set on fire, and it rolled a 92.
So his speed is
Yeah.
45.
Shunny, you owe me a gold.
Eh.
Cost a gold to the room.
Give me 1 second.
He doesn't give a fuck that they try
I
to kill
need
Stalverk.
to.
He just lost out on the gold.
Stalverk
Fair.
doesn't give a fuck that they tried to kill him, to be fair.
Fair.
He has his reasons for going after him instead. Normally he would avoid him.
All right, so guys, I need to tell you guys something.
Yes.
I need you guys to roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Oh, good.
How close would I have gotten to
bloody
them in
hell.
that time period?
First
You would have caught up to them,
initiative.
so you're within 20 feet of them.
Oh, good.
They are about center of the park.
Oh.
Where you're.
In the bag, as far as over near the initiative counter, there are markers as far as for you guys for your characters.
Let's see.
They
That's a
are slightly
plus
weird in
3.
size, but don't worry.
So I'll have you know, I just rolled an like a totally, absolutely amazing.
I'm supposed to be a fighter, right?
Yes.
Why am I all the way down?
Friend.
Rip.
So yeah, wherever they are, when you put them down, I will put myself 20 feet from them.
Alright, I'm...
Because he is just full force going at him at the moment. No questions asked.
Hey.
There.
I'm just trying to find a certain thing that I pulled out of here earlier.
You know, I almost thought I need to look at spells and start thinking that out. I don't have to do that. My job is really easy.
So this is what it's like to be on the other side.
Ha.
I have spells to play with.
Have a good time, buddy.
Technically,
And
you already did with Cirrus.
You just...
Yeah, but those are highly limited.
Fair.
And those times I realized I never listed the total amount of spells I have.
Oof.
So, one thing I want to point out,
Mhm.
these two were named prior to Fluffy telling me who he was bringing to the campaign.
Oh yeah.
Right. Are we doing the special?
Yes, I just threw them. Don't worry about it.
Arcana.
Yes, you do have one extra spell slot for each of your things.
Sweet. Alright.
So.
No, was running behind, so
So you'll be about 20 feet away from the closest one, which would be that one.
imagine Nal got probably falling behind a little bit.
Oh yeah, he's got 45 speed. He's pretty. He's
Yeah.
bolted all of a sudden. Ooh, just wind.
And it's hard to run in thigh-high boots.
Oh my god.
Dog,
Grab
Are
that,
they
then-
healed? Are they slightly healed? On top of that.
Why not?
Okay, let me see.
Just to add to the confusion.
They're like 2-inch heels, so they're not that bad.
Yeah.
So let me go here to the initiative counter real quick.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh no.
You get some combat musics.
Give me one moment.
I'm excited.
Just need to-
I don't know what Null's gonna do, but he's gonna do nothing.
This is more just nagging at him.
Pretty much.
Oh god, I just realized I'm writing down abbreviations for some names. 3 of these things I'm writing down make kind of rhyme.
Oh no.
Oh god, and they're all in a row.
Okay, so that was
Alright, give me one moment. I will be in no...
Oh, I love the image you chose for them.
I was trying to find cultist. I found assassin. I was fine with that. Because that's exactly kind of what they are. They were sent to find and kill. They were not sent to find and capture. Alright. Let me get some battle music going here. Let me see.
Letari. There you go. Doesn't bother me.
So combat music. Here we go.
I'm giddy.
We'll throw on some of that. Do a quick little sketch here.
Refresh. So I'm not hearing anything.
You can't hear it?
I can hear it.
I'm refreshing.
It's good on my
You
end.
can? Okay. Gotcha. Alright. get this because I'm gonna do a slight little throw on here because you are in a forest. So I'm just gonna use. Well, you're at a park, so they're about center. I'll just go.
Huh.
Actually, you know what? No.
Oh, well,
I can do this way.
The green definitely shows up a bit better than the yellow.
Does?
Yeah, for me at least.
Okay. Well, that's good. So they're about in the center there. There are...
I'm assuming this is like the park-like area.
Yeah. Tree. 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 Tree.
Very nicely
Tree.
planted trees.
Okay, they're planted better on the thing I made.
Fair.
So I'm putting approximate locations of where the trees actually are on the head. And there's actually one. There we go. Approximate location. Is everyone ready for combat?
Yep.
Is this like a fence, or is this just like just a mark of this is where park?
There'd be like an entrance in like this area. So move yourself over, yeah, just a little bit there,
Alright.
and you'll just be able to enter right there.
Alright.
Is everyone here?
I am.
I
Good.
think Aspire said she'd be right back.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, I'm still not hearing the music for some reason. Weird.
Try closing it and then going back into it. Sometimes that fixes it for me.
Yeah,
Like,
I
close the
completely closed
window.
browser.
Yeah. Oh.
Huffle, to answer your question, they are fighting two of the other NPCs I created for this. These are
So I'll do a
twin assassins Zal and Tull, both of which were named prior to Fluffy telling me he was bringing in Gnaw.
This is fine. Alright, I'm gonna relog in just to roll 20 and then launch the game.
Oh, right, I need to. One other thing. Because... Crap. Well, this sucks. Let's see here.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. Alright, so... I'm trying to find something real quick. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to have to possibly use... I have to use this as a placeholder, unfortunately. Oh god, as I go to throw somebody. Use a placeholder for, because the other guy followed you. Caduceus followed you.
Oh, this is fine.
Alright. So... Oh, crap. That's what I needed to roll with his as well. But... Oh! Oh, God. Oh, well, shit. Okay, never mind. So he is going to go... Okay. So first up, unfortunately, is one of the assassins. They rolled a natural 20 on their initiative.
Oh boy.
Fun.
So... if the character sheet wants to cooperate. I'm having problems with my character sheets here.
These things happen.
They don't like to cooperate that often, you know. First up
Seems
is
so.
Tall. Okay, so he's going to actually... He's not going to get close to you, because he can tell you look angry. He's going to throw a dagger at you.
Oh, good. Bring it.
Let me see. I need to make sure something here. No, I'm trying to click on the character sheet. Let me... Alright, they have advantage because you haven't taken a turn in combat yet.
Ooh.
Alright. Does a 16 hit?
Nope.
Alright. Dagger just flies by your head.
He just kind of his head to the side. Nope.
Let me see. Next up is their twin. They rolled a 17 plus 4. They're going to do the same thing. They're going to throw a dagger by your head. Or at least attempt to hit you. They're not trying to throw by your head.
Well, now it's about to see if this bodyguard can actually do his job.
22 hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, that is going to be 1d4. You take 5 piercing damage.
Oh yeah, it's ow, but he's not that phased. It's fine.
And technically, since it had advantage, it also gets sneak attack.
Does it? Oh yeah.
I think.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Advantage of being within 5 feet in an ally.
Yep. So you also take...
We are only level 1, Jay. Calm down.
I know. You only take 2 damage because you rolled 1s.
Yes, but I'm already at 7, so I'm at half health already.
Alright, well, now it is your turn.
Yeah, good.
Wait, Tall's all stall.
Fuck this guy. He's just rushing up.
Alright.
I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna stab him.
Alright, roll to attack.
Yeah. Where's my thing? That is a 17.
17 hits. Roll for damage.
Yay.
Test.
Yeah, fluffy.
I will
Next things. It's fine.
take 10 damage. That's not bad.
Oh.
He does not have any bonus actions, unfortunately.
Alright, so how much damage did you get?
10.
10?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. They are bloodied.
So am I.
Alright. Yeah. And that is all you have, so Null, it is your go.
10. Let's see. Actually. What is he got?
The green little swirls are trees. They take up 10 feet. So.
A little high bandistry.
Anything you're going to do other than that?
They're paying attention to him, right?
They are.
And he's kind of hidden from the others right now from his current position.
From the other one?
From the other two? Or from the other guys? You'd have to go to the other side of the tree.
No, you're not. Mostly because
What if
that line represents an entrance.
5, 10, 15, 20. No, it's not really a good. I'd like.
Actually, you know, they're good 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30. They're good 30 feet away from you, and it is night. So I'd say they're more focused on getting up to these guys and getting up to these guys.
Mhm.
So I'd say they wouldn't see.
Plus you are behind a tree.
Yeah.
He's going to spend the spell slot. And
Okay.
try to. He's going to cast Bane.
Bane.
Ooh.
Ooh. All right.
10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, he would have to move more like this way, I guess.
All right.
He was right here, so 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. So you gotta move there.
There
to
you
get
go.
in range.
Yeah, and you're still behind the tree, so they don't see you. Stalverk doesn't see you, and you are slightly farther away from the
Stalverk's
others,
a
so
bit,
they definitely don't see you. Yeah, Stalverk's focused
he's,
anyway.
yeah, he's
They're both well within the
Tunnel
30-foot
vision.
range, and they have to make
All
charisma
right.
saving throws.
Charisma saving throws. Okay.
Yep. DC 15.
DC 15. They are they're actually kind of charismatic. Not with that, they're not. They both fail. Both of them, coincidentally, with 11s.
Twinsies.
For the 1 minute duration and have to concentration on it, they must, whenever make an attack roll or saving throw, roll a d4 and subtract it from it.
Ooh, I love Bane. I love Bane so much. All right, so before we get to Letari, it is the little Furbolg's turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he's going to go ahead and cast he's going to use a bonus action and cast Healing Word on you, Stalverk.
Oh, good. I need that.
He's casting it at 3rd level. If I can find my other D4s. Because it is 1d4 plus spellcasting ability modifier, and for each spell slot above first is another d4. So that is going to be 3d4 plus 8.
I mean, to
You
be fair, he
recover
only lost
17 points.
Ooh.
I was gonna say he only has 14 health.
So you recover. Yeah, you're back to full.
Someone
know
who can heal.
He's. As an action, he's going to cast Bless on you.
What does that do again?
You get to add a d4
So the
to
opposite.
your
Got
attack
it.
and saving throws.
He can target, I think, up to 3 creatures with that, too.
Yeah, and by now he would see you, so he targets you as well.
Oh, good.
And up to 3. And he's going to. He feels bad for the barkeep. So he's going to bless the barkeep as well.
Sweet.
Alright. Up, and that is all he can do. So up next is Letari.
Right. So everybody's pissed at these guys, except me. I'm just slightly perturbed by the fact that my sleep was interrupted.
No, wants his gold back.
Why do you want your gold back?
What's the gold for paying for a room, and the room just burned.
Your room didn't burn. The room next to yours fell in. Oh wait, no, the room technically next to yours, across the hall from you. Next to Letari.
It's safe. Not a safe room.
Fair.
Shouldn't we be getting the guards for this?
I want a gold from them. Then I'm good.
She's kind of looking over at Adam like, eh?
Maybe after I told... No. Moral dilemma is real. No, fuck it. Maybe if they live. And I lost accent. Damn it.
Wait, we're not killing them.
Okay, fine. We can keep them alive. I just. Poor man. I lost my accent. He kept the accent. I'm just goofing. That's my bar, man. My bar was all torched and shit. And I can't find the accent. There's the accent. There's the accent right there. Okay. Landar.
Well, I'm not wasting some of my precious ammo on it, so I'm going to attempt to use my longbow.
Alright. Roll to attack. What are you attacking?
I'm attacking...
The one in front of Stalverk or the one behind that one? That one or that one? Tall or Zal?
I want to go for Zal's leg. I want to try and make him not be able to run.
Okay. Roll to attack.
Okay. I'll roll again because I was changing what I was doing.
Gotcha.
Okay. That's still pretty decent. I think that's a 17.
That hits. Roll for damage.
Okay. 7 piercing.
7 piercing. Oof. Okay.
Good
Not
shot.
quite bloodied yet. Alright, now we're... Any bonus actions you want to do?
Don't have bonus actions right now, so...
Level 1! Most of us don't.
Alright, David, your go.
Yeah.
Level 1.
Mhm.
Wait. What's better here? So, 5, 10. Can I see that guy from here?
Which guy? That one?
Hmm.
Yeah, I'd say you would. He possibly half cover.
Yeah,
No, you can see him. No.
the tree would be
Well, 'cause
blocking the
technically-
view.
Well, technically the green is just the leaves and everything, so they'd be up. Null would give them half
Kinda
cover.
Because he's
Null
hiding
would
behind
be
the
giving
tree.
them half cover. So they do have half cover, so their AC is increased 2 for this attack.
Do yay!
Mhm.
But you can go ahead and try and hit them if you wish.
Down, pumpkin, down. Wrong campaign.
On the square.
Fair.
The
Actually,
sword, barkeep.
he's gonna mage armor himself.
All right.
That's not a shot I'm exactly gonna take. Yeah. It also gives me more time to think: should I murder these guys, or should I actually take them to the guards or something? That I know for a fact won't really do much about this.
Stalverk has an idea
Fair.
of what he wants to do. It's fine.
That's
All right.
But yeah, so
Is it
What's it?
all you can do?
yeah.
All right. Actually, I'm going to do one thing real quick. Because I goofed and marked the wrong character sheet for thing. So I'm just going to do a little switcheroo here. Alright, there we go. You're fighting Zal, and Letari, you shot Tall. There we go.
Oh.
I did not pay attention to the health when I was messing with it. So we're good. No, you can't. See, easily confused. So it is back to Tall's turn. Well, Zal's turn. No, Tall's turn.
He
Tall's
was,
turn.
yeah,
Okay.
he was technically the one that moved first last time.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna swap them. So it's Zal. They have the same initiative, so you know.
Technically, they both
He's
move.
going to attempt to run.
Yeah, no.
Because you bloodied up. So you get an attack of opportunity.
That's
What?
a no, sir, with a nat 20.
Oof! Full damage. Max plus roll.
He's gonna make this a non-lethal, by the way. He's trying to knock him out.
Okay. Okay.
I'm trying to run.
17.
That hits. Oh wait, no. 17
That's
points of
damage.
damage. He is down.
Yep, knocks him the fuck out.
He only had 10 hit points left.
Oof.
One down.
And he just looks at
job.
the other one.
Alright. Alright, it's now going to be Tall's turn. Tall, seeing his brother go down, is going to attempt to...
He's gonna attempt to run like a bitch.
You shut up
It's like
already?
Noel taunting him in the background. What he's doing, he's taunting.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, he's just staring down the other one now.
Nope. He's, He's going to throw a dagger at you.
Good.
Alright, let me roll to hit. I'm not even going to roll Bane.
D4.
I'm not even going to roll it.
That bad,
Oh.
huh?
That was a natural 2.
Oof. Yeah, no fair.
It's a +6 to hit. But that's a natural 2. That's an 8.
Just
That's an 8
sidesteps.
to hit.
Like, no.
That misses. He's going to attempt to step back behind this tree here. And now it's your turn, Stalverk.
Yeah, no, 45 feet of movement is great. Because I did the wind surge bullshit.
Right.
Hey, buddy.
Where'd Stalverk go? Where'd Mr. Fishman go?
Yeah, no. Let's see. 25. I think that hits.
Oh, yes it does. That's 10 over his AC.
Oof.
Ooh, okay.
That is 8 points of damage.
Alright, he cannot take another hit like that because he is now bloody.
So, are you gonna give up yet?
No. Can't. You must die.
I think the odds are in my favor right now.
No.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah, he's just kind of pointing the rapier at him.
You owe me a gold.
Will you shut up about the gold?
He's gonna pull from a pocket and toss a dagger at him non-lethally.
Alright. Roll to attack.
That's a... Daggers are not his strong suit,
Uh-huh.
so that's gonna be... No, hold up. Okay. That is...
Oh no, hold up. Add a D4. You're blessed.
Alright.
Just bless. Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't making you roll a D4.
Yeah, I didn't need to.
Freaking 25.
Well,
was-
that was originally a 14 to hit, plus 3, so 17 to hit.
Yeah, you only needed a 1 on that D4 to hit him. So you hit. Roll
Cool!
for damage.
That's max, so 7.
He's down.
Bitch.
Mm.
Now which one of these ones have gold?
You can go ahead and search through their pockets if you wish.
Yeah, he's gonna drag the other one, like, over here with him.
Okay.
Kind of put them together. Wait till
Alright,
they wake up.
just
Because
searching
he
his
wants to
pockets.
interrogate them a bit. It's fine.
Alright.
He's just
And that
kind of letting
is
you.
end of combat.
You want money for your tavern, you might want to come grab some before this one takes it all.
It's just.
Not get the guards.
No.
Well, really should.
I
You're just trying to commit arson.
So, Null, since your rifle is through pockets, give me an investigation check.
Alright. That's not. That's kind of middle of the road. So, that's a 10.
All right. I'm just going to count this as you going through both pockets. On the one, you find what seems to be a shared coin purse. Seems he didn't trust his brother with the money. It has a total of 10 gold, 7 silver, and 5 copper.
Ooh.
You find a couple daggers in in his belt. You find a note, which actually
How much? Is 10 gold and how much silver and
10,
copper?
10 gold, 7 silver, 5 copper.
Okay.
Do you understand thieves' cant?
Have it for thieves can, but no.
Okay. You do not know what this note says.
Wow, this handwriting is terrible.
Does anybody
nope.
know thieves'
Nope.
cant?
None of us are thieves.
Nope.
All right.
I have 7 of that gold to Adam.
All right. Adam adds 7 gold to your.
Okay.
Do you guys wish to wake them up to talk to them?
Can I tie them up together before I do that? Like back
I'm
to
not
back.
touching them.
Back to back?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Roll me a. Roll me a dexterity check.
Sure.
See how well you can tie them together. See how well the knot is.
15.
15? Alright, you think you got them tied tightly together.
Hopefully. Yeah, he's just gonna kneel down and slap one of them awake.
What?
Morning.
Can't you just kill us already?
Nah, not until you tell me some things.
What do you want to know?
Who sent you this time?
You know damn well who sent us.
Right.
By the way,
Why'd you try to kill me?
I don't give a shit about you.
You should.
Normally I would have no issue, but you put a lot of lives in danger.
I need both of you to give me perception checks.
Good.
Good. Oh shit! That's a 22.
14!
Okay, you don't see it, Stalverk. No, you do. The ropes, while Stalverk thought they tied them tight, thanks to 2 athletics checks, they're able to wiggle the arms enough they can reach a hidden dagger in their boots.
I'm going to put my flame tongue dagger into his throat.
Oh, you think this is going to you? And
I don't give a fuck. If you do it, I'm going to slit your throat.
do it. It saves blood for my dagger.
No.
And the other one looks at you, Stalverk. You really think we're going to tell you anything? And before
but
you can react, he slams his dagger into his throat.
Jeez.
Ugh.
And the other one's just smiling back at you. No.
Oh, suicide. Got it.
Aw, and I had
But I'll just break your fingers instead.
wanted you guys to give a message to him, but sure.
I need you to roll quick initiative for me. Just to see who goes first.
Probably not me. That's a number.
Oh,
That's
totally
a 22.
get to do
You've
what I
got a
want.
dagger in the foot.
Foot. Ow.
And you take 5 points of damage.
Ow. The fuck.
Do you do anything back to him?
I knock him unconscious, that little fuck.
Fine.
He's just unconscious.
Trying
Try
to
him better next time.
do something, damn it! Fine. Oh well.
He's just unconscious. You can wake him up again. Just tie him better. Fuck my toes.
Well, this is an unfortunate part of the job. And Caduceus is going to walk over to the one who stabbed himself in the throat.
Mhm.
If I could, pay attention to where I'm placing things.
You know.
And he's going to cast Spare the Dying.
Does anyone know healing magics?
Caduceus just looks at you.
Stabbed in the foot. That's like
I'm
half
not-
of my elf.
I'm not going to dignify that with a response.
Kind of hoping you just heal me, to be perfectly honest.
He walks over, smacks you in the back of the head, and casts Cure Wounds at first level.
A bit violent, but okay.
You heal back fully.
I'm a fragile person. Literally, that was half of his health gone.
Yeah.
Went from 9 to 4.
That happens.
Well, what do you wish to do with the two of them now? You can smack the guy that you got, stabilized back. You can wake him back up with dagger far away from him.
Daggers away from them, please. I'm gonna step back.
Do you wish to wake them back up, Stalverk?
He's debating now because he's not sure they'll actually do what he wants to do.
Well, okay.
Because I kept trying to say stuff, but it kept getting kind of interrupted.
Well, you would notice two things. The fact that he brought him back, from near, Night Shuttle.
Nice job.
They're going to be a little upset that they can't, get out of this the way they wanted to. And the fact you guys just have somebody there that, just literally like, yeah, no, you're not going anywhere. They may be a little more, what's the word I'm looking? Yeah, they'll, yeah. Their wills are a little more malleable to what you want. Which dealing with these people, these types of people who are chasing you down and, having to go through the same thing.
Are David and Letari just staying all the way over there?
Yeah,
you guys haven't moved your tokens.
This
person should be your back for a while though.
I'm back. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good. You're all good.
Yeah,
Time is shot to handle this.
he's gonna sit down, kind of kick the one's leg in front of him, try to wake him back up.
Oh, fuck.
Nice try. Gonna kind of hold the rapier up.
He's reaching around as far as for his dagger. Fuck. What do you want?
I want you to give him a little message.
What would you like me to tell the old bastard?
You tell Mr. Williams that I'm coming for his head. Kind of tilts his head.
And he's going to glance at you, David. The one who Stalverk just told us is going to turn his head and look at you. And then turn back and look at Stalverk. And in a hushed tone, maybe you should tell his kid that you're going for his father.
Gives him a confused look.
We'll deliver your message. Just let us go.
Don't die.
You won't hear from us again. We're getting
fine.
paid to do this. We don't know what he does. He just sent us on a job.
Try not to take out innocent lives next time. Kind of lowers his blade.
They were able to loosen your ropes a lot. They just pull the rope over their head.
He didn't bother to retighten them, to be fair.
He didn't?
He didn't bother to retighten them, yeah. Afterwards. Okay. So.
Gosh. Yeah, they just kind of wiggle their way out. And stand up, brush themselves off. And begin to bolt in a direction. They just hold on.
Before you go, look.
Alright.
And we're going to flip these back, and they go that way.
I guess not. Bye.
They just disappear.
Good.
My fucking foot.
Oh, jeez, your foot's fine.
Yeah.
Wrong
The
character.
only
There we
reason
go.
that
Gotta grab the taller of the ones.
The only reason that he's gonna do this because they look back at him. He's gonna look at David. Well, Adam.
Rome. What'd you say?
He's kind of looking up at Adam. He's still sitting there. He hasn't moved.
Alright, roll me a perception check.
Goody.
Could I have him feigning like a confused look?
You can attempt to.
16.
Never mind. Wait, I'm actually good at this. There's a chance. There's no chance.
So
Nope.
while he does that,
No,
Stalverk, you do notice some key facial features you do recognize from the older one.
Interesting.
And what did you roll as far as for yours?
Well, you see, a funny little thing about that is, that's, so that would have been a deception of, like, 10.
Oof.
His insight's the same thing, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, so, yeah, you can tell he's not really confused.
Explain, kid?
Drama. And the party drama.
Not even a party yet.
Yet.
Yeah.
Not even a party yet.
Pre-party drama. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, with that perception, you would also notice a chain around his neck. As I just remembered, you said you weren't bothered trying to hide it.
I guess one doesn't necessarily choose their father.
Hmm.
Oh, wait. The fuck?
Fucking it's out there now. David Williams.
Wait,
Wait,
I thought your name was Barkeep.
I
Oh,
thought your name was Adam.
you're the kid I tried to kill once.
Wait, the
Which-
fuck?
Which, now that him saying that, David, make me a history check with advantage.
Okay.
On the square.
I think Null's right. The fuck?
That's gonna be an 11.
That's enough because him saying that lowered the DC to 10.
Because he would remember the name of the person he was trying to kill.
Yep. Looking at this person, you recognize the mask, you recognize the eye patch. How many years ago was it? As far as
It would have been 10 when he did
10?
this.
You recognize a face you haven't seen in 10 years.
What a happy reunion.
You're not gonna try to kill him now, are you?
Debatable.
I mean,
Maybe not doing that.
I
He
kind of
has-
would suggest not that.
he hasn't done anything wrong. I mean, other than not using his real name, but we all change our names.
Sure.
I don't.
No, his family just sacrifices people for sport and gold.
Like you said, you can't pick your family.
I guess the question is, does he agree with it? You can turn to you, David.
You know, you think getting far away from him and going by Autumn would be a clear indication of that?
You still got that thing I gave you.
He'll pull the ring or pull the chain up to reveal a silver ring with
He's
an
gonna
engraving.
kind of hold out his hand.
He'll just take it off and toss it towards him.
What's it look like?
You look at it, it isn't the same as when you gave it to him.
Mm-hmm.
It is tarnished. And you know what it means when as far as it gets like this. It means that the person who holds that ring in some way or another betrayed that order. Now, whether that be abandoning them, attempting to kill a member of them, stuff like that. It's one of those types of things. There's multiple different ways that it could be viewed as betraying. What that does tell you is that he has rejected as far as what his family did.
Interesting. Tosses it back. Kind of just gets up and starts walking away. Starts kind of walking back this way, past him. Or passing him.
I'm confused. Very confused.
I second that, but David, are you okay?
About as well as I could be, I suppose.
Not safe to go back to the tavern. Is there another place?
Hmm. Roll me. Just roll me a straight intelligence check.
Alright. Yeah, so a 6 is not going to cut it.
Well, I will. It just takes you a while to, as you guys are walking away from the park, it clicks in your head. So about 10 minutes of walking, and you finally think of a place that you could go to instead of the tavern. Which, by the way, on the way to this place, you pass by the tavern, and there's a couple Crown's guards standing outside, scratching their heads like they can't tell what happened. There's nobody in the building, nothing. You guys keep walking.
Stalverk does.
I figure Stalverk would. At least I hope Stalverk would.
Guess I should take care of this real quick.
We'll meet you at the next place.
And
Can do.
he does tell you before he walks away, as far as to meet him at the. I can't think of an inn's name.
You know,
Meet him at the
Windbreak?
Leisure Laners.
Leisure leaders.
I like it.
I'm okay with this.
Which according to David, as you guys were walking, when he thought of the name, it's not, in his words, not as nice as his tavern, but it's a
Oh,
place
God.
to relax and a place to get off the streets. So you guys make your way there. You guys make your way there. David, you walk up to the Crown's Guard. What do you say?
So what are we looking at? Barkeep.
Well, looks like some fire was started in the back, but there's no indication of anyone who put it out. Nobody's in the wreckage. Nothing. Which now you look through the door. The door again is off the hinges because Caduceus rammed through the door to get in there. Big man hit thin door.
Yeah.
Door's gonna have a bad time.
Someone forced me to a movable object.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interestingly enough, it's a good thing you guys left when you did. And it's a good thing Noel got his gold back. The floor of his room has caved in, and bed, side table, everything is behind the bar.
I think he keeps everything in his backpack.
I'm gonna have to scavenge this place later.
I unfortunately cannot advise that.
Huh?
We peeked our heads in and looked around. There's cracked ceiling boards. There's cracked pillars. This place may come down before the morning.
So
Poor
I can try
David.
to. Guess I can try to retrieve some stuff then.
You can go quickly now and try to. We'll get you out as quick as we can should anything start to fall apart.
It's less my stuff, more whatever the patron's gonna left behind.
Which, you notice, all of them had bags with them when they jetted. You would have noticed that. They all had bags as far as slung over their backs, just gone.
Going under the assumption, working under the assumption that at least in one case, there's at least one case where it could have been like rushed and something important was forgotten.
Okay. Do you make your ways upstairs to the whose room were you going to go look into first?
He was gonna come down in the morning and go through
Okay.
it,
Oh, that's
see if there
fine.
was something he could find.
They wish you well. They apologize profusely because you recognize these two guards. They at some point were patrons of the tavern itself. They'd come in, have a few drinks, and then go back home. You know, stuff like that. They knew you as far as from coming in and out. You make your way to the Leisure Leaners. God, that name's... The more I think about it, the funnier it is.
You know?
But you make your way there, and you meet them sitting in the actual main tavern part. They seem to have gotten a table together, possibly, unless Stalverk went ahead and grabbed a room and went up to the room.
I mean, he would probably see how many rooms there were, so he wants to get his own room.
Let me see. Because this one does have slightly more rooms. And by slightly more, I mean I can roll a d12 to see how many rooms are left.
You know?
There are 5 rooms left.
Oh yeah, he gets his own room and goes to his room. Doesn't say
Okay.
another word to anybody the entire trip.
Yeah, you get there and you see, unless Letari goes up and gets a room, Letari and I'll get their own rooms as well and go up there.
I'm waiting for David, so either way.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You come in and you see Null and Letari sitting at a table in the middle of the room. The tavern itself isn't busy because, again, it's middle of the night. There's a couple patrons in there, but these are all people that got off work and they look to be in their 6th mug.
Yeah, just as he's walking to the table, round of ale on me, if you don't mind. Like, holds up the... It's just now Letari and him, right?
Yeah.
He'll hold up 3 fingers as he's saying that.
Yeah. But I say, you look over to the bar and you see a half-orc gentleman. Yeah, all right. We'll get him out to you shortly.
All
And
right.
he goes back to wiping the counter. He doesn't seem to be in much of a rush because it is slow. And he knows, and you know, that when it's dead like this, it doesn't take too long to get ales together.
Yeah.
It's rather quick, so he's just trying to finish up what he's wiping up real quick, and then he's going to get them. Sit down, and shortly thereafter, he finishes wiping, and he brings ales over to the table, and sees you guys, want to talk about something, so he leaves you guys to talk.
All right. So you're paying for my room?
I'll cover the night.
I can cover myself.
You know, you could, or he can just pull out 2 gold coins. I could refund that safety deposit thing.
You know, my
Hey, it wasn't your fault to think place but time. It's fine.
No, just consider it help to rebuilding a place.
Yeah, not exactly gonna be able to rebuild that though. Not while they know I'm here anyway.
This place kind of sucks. The city in general.
I've been to worse.
I've never been to a place where my tavern's been burned down.
Been to 2 of those.
Were you the cause? Someone else do it. Just say something about blowing up a room or something, or damaging a room, and I was concerned, and then fire happened.
I never caused anything to burn down. There
Okay.
were some scorched furniture
I'm liking it so far.
bedding that didn't make it. But
Okay.
experiments kind of went wrong.
Fair.
And you notice when she says that, she kind of buries her head into the ale that was sat in front of her. She has that look of, I shouldn't have said that. Please don't ask. You can tell that's the look she's given. Please don't ask any further. I don't want to explain it. Please.
Oh, that's nice. I guess I have 2 questions.
Far away.
If you're not planning on resetting up your tavern here, where are you gonna go then?
That's a good fucking question.
I was planning on staying a couple more nights, but I'd rather not here. No offense to the tavern. So I guess I'm moving up my moving schedule at least. And what are you planning on doing, Letari?
Don't know. I think I found everything I could here. I don't know. Kind of at the mercy of wherever I find a trail, I guess.
Perhaps the next city will treat you. Stalverk, or I keep saying his name. And this tall, mysterious one is going to be guiding me to the next town. Whatever you
Well,
guys do, it's up to you.
in my travels, it might be best for you guys to travel together. You look over in the corner, and you see the same furbolg again.
I'm not paying them for protection.
I'm not one for protecting anyway.
But I mean, if they follow, they follow. I'm not going to stop them.
You four seem like you could handle yourselves. Wait. You took out 2 clearly trained assassins.
I threw a dagger, and that's really all I did.
But you still took out 2 clearly trained assassins.
I think he did it mostly. He kind of points upstairs. I think I was too.
Yeah.
He's kind of made a career out of it.
I mean, you shot really under the bow. That was a good shot.
Yeah, I've been getting practice.
Right.
As you guys are talking, the half-orc comes back over with another round of ale. Don't worry about paying for this. It's on him, and he points at the furbolg. It's been a long night.
Far enough.
You guys drink up and get some sleep. In my opinion, it might not be safe for you guys to stay, but maybe for another day at least.
I was probably leaving as soon as I can, to be fair. Cities that burn down their taverns, it's never a good place to be.
It wasn't exactly the city's fault the tavern burned.
The people were in the city.
Doesn't exactly make them citizens, you know.
I haven't had a tavern run yet, which means the protection's not as good here.
Question real quick, Letari.
Uh-huh.
Do you have the thing in your as far as at your lower back still?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. The Furbolg stands up to leave, and as he goes to leave, he places a folded up piece of paper in front of you. Leans down. I believe the city to the south may have something you're looking for regarding, and he kind of nods his head in the direction of your back.
Right.
What is with you getting notes?
I checked the paper, so I guess.
Technically, Nal still has the note that nobody can read at the moment, so it's fine.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nobody can read that, which is funny.
No one reads chicken scratch. The doctor wrote it.
But the note you receive from him, look for the little light. You'll get some answers.
Well, I guess if you guys don't mind if I talk.
Doesn't self anyways.
Don't mind in the slightest, Miss Hope.
I don't know if he does.
I think he very much minds that about just about everyone.
It's fair.
Which I will give you guys. You guys know enough of geography of the region to know the city to the south of Requiem is Western.
Oh wow.
You don't know much about Western. You just know it survived dragon attack. It,
I know Western.
yeah. But, but that is all you guys really know as far as other than what Letari knows. But I'll let Letari decide what Letari knows. Maybe. To a point.
Lived there for a couple of years, so.
Fair. That's fair. But do you guys do anything else before bed?
I already put my mask on when I go to my room.
Yeah. And David would have given him a gold for the room for the night.
I also would have paid for my room if it's right or what's right.
Sorry, what was that?
What's the room rate for the night?
The room rate 3 silver.
Okay, I hand over. Yeah.
Because,
all I have is gold on me.
Yeah, they hand you back 7 silver. The reason they're able to charge as little as they are is because there's 12 rooms.
Fair.
They're able to,
And 3 silver.
Yeah.
Not actually making David pay.
Exactly.
I'm just staring at my locket in my room until I go to sleep.
Okay. So as you all head to bed, after the event, it's no wonder, but you guys do have, slight trouble sleeping. You just survived a tavern being burned down with you guys sleeping in it. So, but one of you that has the most trouble sleeping is David. David, as you fall asleep, a dream comes to you that it's of 10 years ago. See the face, obviously younger, holding a blade to you, arm quivering. You can see the look in the eye, not covered by the eye patch, of him not wanting to do it. There's no sound, nothing. You don't hear any words. He hands you that ring, and he runs. And that's the last thing you see. And, I think I'm actually going to call it there. By the way, you guys just beat 2 level 3 assassin rogues.
Woo!
Nice.
Welcome to level 2.
Woohoo!
Hey!
Wasn't expecting that soon.
I get stuff. I think I get stuff. I can't remember.
You do. As a fighter, you get action surge.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, thank God. She could use
But
that.
like I
I'm sure.
said, you guys, I wasn't expecting you guys to go to actually fight them that quickly.
Oh no, he
I
was
was
pissed.
expecting at least within the next. I was expecting them within. Well, I wasn't expecting you running into them. As far as actually encountering them like that. That's it. I was expecting by session 4 or 5, not 2.
Yeah.
So welcome to level 2.
No, I was
Yay!
not happy about being almost burned alive.
No.
You know.
But
He, I mean, I
will be
don't know
back
if anybody would have
momentarily,
taken
so-
note of it, but he does not like it when other people get hurt at his expense.
Fair enough.
Or at least put in danger.
Well, I rolled the average.
I actually maxed out that health, which, holy shit, I maxed out a health roll.
That's awesome. Way to go.
I have 16 of the HPs and stuff.
And remember, it is max HP until after level 5.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
it's just
okay.
straight
Forgot about
max.
that.
Do not roll for your health.
I forgot about that. Okay, so that's... Well, I guess I'm at 22 then.
I'm at 28.
Hey.
Jeez Louise,
Yeah.
dude!
I know, have magic missile.
Hey! Yes! I am so ready for you to have that.
He now has an
Alright.
offensive spell that he can't like oh, I'm just a magician.
So, a couple things. Huffle, thank you for your help with the NPC.
Yay! Thank you.
I hope you guys enjoyed that. So, fun fact, apparently I got a lot of Huffle's mannerisms down.
Yes, you did. You did. I've talked to her enough that you did. You did a really good job.
Because she actually messaged me and told me that. I was like, okay then.
You know?
But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that part. Again, majority of it off the top of my head. There were a few things that I, had planned as far as spreading out, but thankfully I was able to put them all together and it all fit perfectly. But your next destination is settled.
Yep. I'm sure
seems you
Stalverk
guys
will love
are-
hearing he's got more people.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
a
sure he
job
is.
to do.
I'm sure he's gonna be happy about that. But looks like your journey may be taking you south. Which, if I'm not mistaken. Ooh. Interesting. Interesting. But that was fun.
That was a good time.
We did.
Very good.
Those lucky rolls, by the way.
Yeah.
David rolls a 14. That guy's roll a 13. Good luck on that.
Yeah.
I'm excited
But
to play the fighter. This is weird.
but I want to thank all of you for watching and cheering this on. But most importantly, I want to thank you four.
Hmm.
Because it wouldn't be anything without you guys. It
It would just be you talking to yourself a lot.
to be fair, it happens occasionally, anyways. But that's not the point.
Fair.
But if there's any announcements you guys have, please.
I want to thank Kat for following the channel just before stream, actually.
Hey!
Hey.
Give him a little shout out for the follow.
Yeah.
Welcome to the madness.
Oh yeah.
Fine.
I'm told we have free cookies. Wait, that's the dark side.
Okay, welcome to Shadows of Landar.
Fair.
This ain't the dark side, but is.
The dark side of the moon.
If I'm not mistaken, Lady Crump's art one for tomorrow night.
Yeah, it looks like we are on tomorrow night, which means no more Landar
Alright.
this weekend. I apologize.
Oh, that's all good.
But-
Like I said, it worked out for the best anyways.
Yeah, but the fun news is that I get to continue my lovely revenge run tomorrow, and because we stopped in the middle of initiative, so
That's fun. That's always
I-
fun.
I literally am staring down a vampire spawn that I wanted to kill for 3 sessions, and I finally, hopefully, get to do that.
One can only hope.
We'll find out.
Anything else?
There are plans of a Borderlands 2 thing on my end, but I'm still trying to work out the details on that.
Let us
I
know when
know.
you have the deets.
I now technically have 2 attacks because 2 weapon fighting.
There you go.
Mhm.
Hey.
I usually try and do something Monday, but I think Mondays from now on are going to be relegated to setting up things for Saturday. Because I don't have a lot of time to do that, so Mondays are going to be relegated to me messing around with like Dungeon Painter Studio because I purchased that. So I can mess around
Very
with that.
useful.
Oh yeah, I'm hoping so. So I'm gonna mess around with that. Hopefully get stuff set up for you guys. So I don't have to draw messy parks like that.
But I think it's time to say bye-bye.
Bye bye, everyone.
Bye.